kilalanin natin ang official new and improved complete lineup ng Terrafirma Dyip ngayong Pba 50th Philippine Cup.
Point guards:
Paul Garcia, new player via free agent signing, 5'11", 165 pounds, 26 years old, 10.8 points, 1.8 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 1 steal, 28% three-point shooter, 73% free throw shooter in his 2024 MPBL 6th season averages. Paulo Hernandez, 6 feet, 197 pounds, 26 years old, 2.5 points, 1.7 rebounds, 0.5 assists, 9% three-point shooter, 50% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Mark Nonoy, rising star, 5'9", 155 pounds, 25 years old, 11.4 points, 2 rebounds, 1.7 assists, 1.5 steals, 17% three-point shooter, 76% free throw shooter in his Pba 49th Philippine Cup averages. Tommy Olivario, 5'9", 190 pounds, 26 years old, 1.6 points, 0.6 rebounds, 0.6 assists, 37% three-point shooter, 8.4 minutes per game in his Pba 49 Philippine Cup averages.
Shooting guards:
Jerica Misi, rising star, 6'1", 185 pounds, 27 years old, 4.9 points, 1.3 rebounds, 0.9 assists, 0.3 steals, 33% three-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his Pba 49 Philippine Cup averages. Brent Paraiso, 6'1", 190 pounds, 27 years old, 5.2 points, 2.9 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 1.4 steals, 25% three-point shooter, 90% free throw shooter in his Pba 49 Philippine Cup averages. Maverick Ahanmisi, new star player via trade, 6'2", 190 pounds, 34 years old, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 23% three-point shooter, 50% free throw shooter in his Pba 49 Philippine Cup averages.
Small forwards:
CJ Katapusan, 6'3", 192 pounds, 27 years old, 8.6 points, 4.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.7 steals, 30% three-point shooter, 70% free throw shooter in his Pba 49 Philippine Cup averages. Didat Hanapi, 6'2", 188 pounds, 24 years old, 0.7 points, 0.6 rebounds, 0.1 assist, 16% three-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his Pba 49 Philippine Cup averages. Aljon Mariano, new player via trade, 6'3", 175 pounds, 33 years old, 0.5 points, 1 rebound, 0.2 assist, 16 field goal percentage, 50% free throw shooter in his Pba 49 Philippine Cup averages.
Power forwards:
Prince Rivero, new player via free agent signing, 6'4", 210 pounds, 30 years old, 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 60 field goal percentage, 1 game played in his 2024 MPBL 6th season averages. Power forwards: Louis Sanggalang, star player, 6'4", 198 pounds, 27 years old, 17.3 points, 7.9 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 0.5 steals, 1 block, 26% three-point shooter, 75% free throw shooter in his Pba 49 Philippine Cup averages. JM Bravo, rookie, 56th PBA draft pick, 6'4", 210 pounds, 25 years old, 7.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1 assist, 20% three-point shooter,
100% free throw shooter in his 2024 Pinoy Liga Cup averages. Ira Spencer Battler, rookie, 62nd PBA draft pick, 6'4", 205 pounds, 24 years old, 3.2 points, 5 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 0.6 steals, 0.5 blocks, 23% 3-point shooter, 53% free throw shooter in his ongoing 2025 MPBL 7th season averages.
Centers.
Kemar Carino, 6'9", 203 pounds, 27 years old, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 0.3 assists, 1.2 blocks, 36% 3-point shooter, 100% free throw shooter in his last PBA 49 Commissioner's Cup averages. Keith Saldivar, 6'6", 220 pounds, 29 years old, 4.6 points, 2.1 rebounds, 0.5 steals, 40 field goal percentage, 77% free throw shooter in his PBA 49th Philippine Cup averages. Jayo Chu, rookie, first PBA draft pick, 6'10", 231 pounds, 24 years old, 6.4 points, 5.6 rebounds, 0.7 assists, 0.5 steals, 0.8 blocks, 46 field goal percentage, 63% free throw shooter in his ongoing 2025 MPBL 7th season averages. Ito ang official new and improved complete lineup ng Terrafirma Dyip ngayong PBA 50th Philippine Cup. Sa tingin nyo mga kababos, mas lalakas kaya ang Dyip ngayong conference sa pag-acquire nila kay Hanmisi? I-comment nyo na po yan sa baba.